Thank you very much, and it's a joy to have us to partake in the AviaDev conference in Cape Town. Back home, Africa World Airlines is doing very well. We started operations quite 5 years ago as a domestic carrier. Now we've moved beyond domestic. Even in domestic, we are the sole carrier now. Beyond Ghana, we are operating into Nigeria, Lagos. We are operating 5 times daily. In Nigeria, again, we operate to Abuja. Now, all this started when the market was a bit saturated because we had a lot of players flying between Accra and Lagos. So, as a low-cost carrier, you need to have a very good model. So something that we will talk later, but again, applying all those models, it worked perfectly. So from a frequency of 4 times weekly, currently we fly 5 times daily. So the model worked. We moved from Accra to Lagos to Abuja. Currently, we are again operating from Accra to Monrovia, Liberia, and Freetown, Accra to Freetown, Sierra Leone. Operations has been quite good, but again, in a very traditional settings, you will encounter some challenges. But the major challenge has been charges and fees and taxes across the sub-region, and this has gotten into the ECOWAS body, and currently we have a committee set by IATA working on to come up with a common policy to look into fares, charges, and all these fees. When that is ascertained, when that is done, then I think we can also have a very good fare to charge the passengers. This will help stimulate the market and also help initiate more routes. So that is the position now. Yes, we have the plan, and like a very, serious airline as Africa World Airlines, you need to have a very good model. So, like I did indicate, starting purely domestic, moving to regionals, and we have plans to move beyond. Plans to operate from Accra to London, but these are all future plans. Immediate plans, we are looking at consolidating the West African region. So at the moment, we have covered Nigeria, we have covered Liberia, we have covered Freetown. Beyond, we are looking at Banjul, Dakar, and Abidjan. So our immediate term plan, we're looking at Banjul, Dakar, and Abidjan. So when you look at every traditional airline, it is not only about the guesswork, the hearsay. So there is traffic here, there is demand there, so you need to do this. Now, look at the model, look at the traffic. Which aircraft is good to match up? So we started with Embraer E145. It has been a very efficient aircraft to initiate routes, to start routes with a seat factor of 50. Then now is the time, because I have explained to you that we are now flying 5 times to Lagos. So now there is a need to bring in an additional fleet, which we are looking at the E190. E190 that has a business configuration, because there is another class of passengers craving for that, so there is a need for that. So we are from the E145 moving to E190. When we move out there, thinking about the long haul routes and the route beyond the range of the E145, those equipments will be brought on board. It's the edge, it's the model, it's the people. Again, it's the passion, and if you have the right model, you are not distracted by what goes on in the environment. Of course, we need to make sure we are within our costs, we cut down costs. It's a profit-making venture. It is not an NGO, so you need to make sure you balance the two. So having the right model, the right equipment, knowing what to do at the right time, you will definitely win. Personally, John has I've been a very energetic guy in terms of promoting aviation in Africa, and also, beyond that, exposing it to the world. So it is our support, seeing, the right thing being done, and we have to rally behind it. Again, it's also also a platform to meet industry players, to network, share ideas, know exactly what the trend is. Then together we share and develop, the aviation industry in Africa. We should open up our skies. We should open up our skies. No carrier is independent, no airport is independent. It should be hand in hand. Like what happened in Europe and America, we Africans have the capability to do that. We should open up in order to stimulate the markets, make sure, traffic increases, connectivity becomes very easier and accessible for all, and together we will win.
Brilliant, thank you, Richard. Really appreciate you taking the time with us. If we can,
I'm very grateful.
Grab the mic.